Why are we here? How did we get here? The universe is vast. Its size and age is beyond comprehension, and it contains the most complex thing imaginable: life. From bacteria to human beings, life is so complex it just cannot have come about by chance. It must be the work of an intelligent creator. We call this creator God. No God, no life. Therefore, God must exist. Why are we here is easily the most popular argument for the existence of God. It is used by believers regardless of the God they worship. If you are a believer, there is a good chance you find this argument compelling. But is it? There are only two options for the origin of life on Earth. Life could be the result of natural processes, or it could have been instigated by a supernatural agent. Can we rule out either of these options? No, we really can't. Today we have no idea what natural processes might have created life. The question is beyond us. But we cannot be sure it will not be figured out in 50 or 100 or even 1,000 years from now. If we have no way to rule out every conceivable natural option, we have to accept that a natural option remains possible. We can't rule out every supernatural option either. There are perhaps 100 gods that men claim created life. Some of these claims we can rule out because they conflict with things we confidently know about the universe. But we cannot rule out every possible supernatural claim. So what can we say about the origin of life? Actually, there is only one rational thing we can say. We simply do not yet know how life began. Some religious people like to think the answer lies in their holy book. But does it? If we could rule out every possible natural explanation, does that mean your preferred God was responsible? Of course not. We would still have the task of figuring out which supernatural explanation is correct. And it is possible that a God that has yet to reveal itself to us was responsible. One thing we can be certain about: your preferred God cannot have been responsible if it does not exist. So you have to prove your God exists before it is even a contender. Oddly, some religious people try to use the "why are we here" argument to prove their particular God exists. They can only do this by employing circular reasoning. Number 1, a God must have created life. Number 2, my holy book says my God was responsible. Number 3, therefore my God exists. Clever, huh? You assume your God exists and then prove it by assuming your God created life. The "why are we here" argument rests on two logical fallacies: circular reasoning and the argument from personal incredulity. I cannot see how life could have arisen naturally, therefore it didn't. The "why are we here" argument does not prove that any God exists. When you ask, "Why are we here?" you have only a question. Questions are not answers.